A very good day to you. Hope you had yourself an amazing Wednesday. It is 19:08 East African time on the 10th of July 2024. And of course, I'm here with the updates to keep you on the know on what was happening throughout the whole of Africa today. Not much really was happening, apart from some few theatrics in Rwanda, Zimbabwe, and of course, Kenya has to be there. But not a lot was happening today. Looks like the directors of theatrics were on a short leave today. But our main focus on the day is how the UK Rwanda asylum deal has backfired. So a few months ago, the UK and Rwanda signed a deal, an asylum deal, where the UK was planning to send asylum seekers to Rwanda. It was in the plan dates back as far back as April 2022, if I can remember right. But it was recently signed where the UK decided people could have their asylum claims processed and then sent to Rwanda instead of them staying in the UK. Apart from that, the people being sent to Rwanda would also include uh, criminals and people who are not wanted in the UK. So literally, Rwanda was to be the dumping site for the UK. That was the plan. And they signed a deal, a 38 billion deal that was to see that happening. And the first bunch was sent, they started arresting migrants. They would arrest migrants and transport them to Rwanda by force. If I'm not wrong, two batches of people were sent. The first one being of arrested African migrants who had made their way to the UK. That was the UK telling African migrants and criminals and every other person. The criminals were not necessarily African. So anybody that was not wanted in the UK would be sent to Rwanda, and Rwanda was going to get 38 billion in exchange. And it did happen. They sent quite a few people there. And the plan was going on well until the UK got a new prime minister. The new UK prime minister has cancelled the plan. He confirmed the end of the Rwanda asylum deportation scheme, where he said that it's so the new prime minister is called Keir Starmer. He replaces the other. I guess the other one was Indian, if I'm not wrong. He replaces the other Asian one, not Indian, Asian.
Yeah,
Was he Asian?
he was Indian. Yeah,
Yeah.
Asian. That's what Indians are, Asians.
Yeah. Yeah, so the new Prime Minister Keir Starmer is the one who on Saturday said that the newly formed government would not pursue the previous policy to deport asylum seekers who arrive in small boats to Rwanda. So the first flight did take off, but now that one is going to be cancelled because he said that I'm not prepared to continue with gimmicks that don't act as deterrent. That is his exact words. So he did cancel that original one, and that did not. And Kagame came out through his spokesperson today to say that I really don't care whether you cancel that or not. I'm not refunding you. You are 38 billion. It was on you. You're the one who gave me the money. I'm not giving you back your money. So he said this is according to the spokesperson who released a statement saying we had an agreement, both parties signed, it became an international agreement. We start implementing it. Then after that, you want out. Best of luck.
Kagame talk tough. Behind the scenes, he'll give every dime back. He's a puppet. He'll do what you're told to do.
He said he's not going to give any money back. And Kagame is not even it's not even surprising for a man who, I don't know if you know this, but Rwanda sponsors a football club in the UK called Arsenal.
Wow.
Yep. Yep. If you look at Arsenal's jersey, it has Visit Rwanda written here. Joby is surprised. She never knew that Rwanda sponsors a whole football club in the UK. And does Rwanda have...
That's right. Yeah, I knew that. That's right. We talked about that like 3 or 4 years. Yeah, me and Spikes talked about. Yeah, because they got advertising of Visit Rwanda on their jerseys.
Yep.
Yeah.
So their football is dead because I've never heard of a Rwandan football team. But according to Rwanda Mathematics, instead of us empowering our sportsmen in Rwanda and having them perform in a better stage in international levels, why don't we go support a club in London? Because Arsenal is in London. Why don't we tax our people, then take the money to London. It's almost the same as the Senegalese government building a hospital abroad. Rwanda financing a football club in London is top of the barrel
It's
stupidity.
retarded. It's retarded. Kagama's a no good dirty puppet, so what he cares? People can't say nothing. He's a dictator, so what they gonna say nothing?
Yeah, so he has said that he's not going to return the 38 billion that he had in place. And in the first place, this looked like a message to Africans that we do not really want you in the UK. It's not that we have not always known that, but this one was now wider because the UK had said any asylum seeker, we are going to grant you asylum and send you to Rwanda. We are not going to deny you asylum. We're going to give you asylum, put you on a plane, go to Rwanda. And of course, that was going to see African asylum seekers. Of course, nobody's going to seek asylum anymore. I mean, most of the asylum seekers, to be honest, are just people who want to live
Yeah,
abroad. They are
yeah.
not
They want
never
to leave. They want to leave. They want to leave Africa. Exactly. A lot of Africans said, "Why the fuck am I going over to Europe just to be sent back to Africa?"
Yeah, so of course that was gonna see an end to most asylum seekers because a Nigerian seeks asylum in the UK is sent to Rwanda. I mean, it's worse in Rwanda than in Nigeria. You'd rather stay in Nigeria than get sent to Rwanda, although they were gonna get paid a certain amount. So maybe you can go seek asylum, get paid, go back to Nigeria. That would be a good plan.
But you gonna find out that none of that money is ever there gonna go to them people. Watch. Britain
Mm,
gonna get that money back. Watch. People ain't getting that money.
mm,
We could listen. That money's gonna be given back nice and quiet. That's gonna be said. No press conferences. He's already
mm.
been called. Nigga, you're not. Yeah, we let you do it for your people.
We need our
You better,
38
you
billion.
better, you better, you better unask that money, or we're gonna
Ah,
get rid of your ass. You won't longer be President Kagame and all that other shit that comes with it. Okay, house nigga, that's what's gonna happen. Yes,
so
boss. Yes, boss.
shout out to Rishi Sunak. You have to admire Rishi Sunak's shamelessness as a man who is illegally in the UK. No, no, legally is not from the UK. He's Indian, as you said. So he himself is a migrant. And according to him, the plan was especially for people who arrive in boats. You'll arrive in a boat, then you're gonna get picked up from that boat and be driven to the airport. So good luck with that. 8 days on the sea, 3 hours on the air. You are in Rwanda.
And then funny, same people who invaded Africa don't want your ass in their countries. Same people rob us in Africa, they don't want your ass there. But your puppets never tell you that they don't like you. You should,
Yep.
yeah, I'm going to Europe. I'm going to go to Europe, yeah. And you
They
get there, you
don't
feel like they
hide
don't
it.
like you.
They don't hide it anymore. They don't hide
Uh,
it anymore. For example,
yeah.
there's a famous. I know you don't love soccer, but soccer is very popular in Africa. So there's a popular soccer
I,
player,
I
very
already did
popular.
that. You talking about the white guy who dissed the black kid?
No, there's another one now who
All right.
recently retired. He used to play in Spain for Real Madrid, and he said that
Okay.
he's a German professional. He said that he does not even allow his daughter out after 5. Why? Because Germany is now filled
But
with.
niggas.
Yep, he said he doesn't feel safe anymore, and he said he's not gonna go back to Germany. It's not safe anymore. So they don't even hide it like that. And I saw another TikTok of a Kenyan in Germany who was saying one of the biggest advantages he gets is that he gets to sit alone in a train or in a bus. So he has that space even to put his bags because nobody's. I think it's worse in Germany. It's really
he
bad
gets
in Germany.
he gets his
Germany
face
is
on to
bad in Germany.
put his stuff in a bus. Thank
Yep,
you.
yep.
Wow.
They're gonna stand rather than sit next to him, and he's made peace with that, so he has space for his laptop, space for his bags. So I think it's really bad in Germany. Germany has to be among the most racist countries in the world after Morocco and Mauritania, because I don't think Germany is beating Morocco in this. At least they don't enslave people in Germany. Yeah, and Italy also has to be up there. at least in the US, in as much as you people are racially abused, it's not that it's not as bad as
It's not that bad.
Germany. It can't be that bad, kid. You can't
It's
tell
not,
me that they don't
it's
sit
not
next to you in a bus.
it's different because we've been here for 400 or 500 years. We've established and built our own shit. These are people that just getting to Germany 3 days ago, so they're not gonna get any respect. And I brought a German culture, German society, and then the Africans here, we are American culture. We built American culture. There's no culture outside the African. The culture in America is Black American culture. Not their culture, it's our culture. The culture everybody loves America is because of Black American culture. So different when you're in Germany, you're not their culture. You're some nigga from Nigeria, Ghana, or Kenya. Shit. Nobody gives a fuck about you. You're right. You haven't built any damn, you know. I don't know if the hate is no different. They all hate us still, but
those one
very
are
different.
hypocrites. At least they try to hide it a little bit,
Of
don't
course.
they?
Well, yeah, of course. But I seen the video. I'm seeing this video of let me see this video of this white lady being truthful. Because how they treat even the great, even though this white lady from Ukraine told the truth. Said, no matter the Africans are the best at everything they do, they created all the culture here in America, but they're hated for it. That's right. We're hated. So I can send this. I got no damn internet on this phone and shit. I'm sure. We're hated for it, Demore. We're hated. All the culture, like a Simone Biles. So you're not considered as an American if you're not white. Simone Biles is the best gymnast in world history ever. As a Black American, they don't celebrate that woman. They don't, they don't celebrate a Beyonce. Beyonce is the best artist in the last 20 years. They don't celebrate her ass. Fuck that bitch. That's what she said. Serena Williams, the best tennis player ever. You're like, so what? She ain't white. We don't celebrate that black bitch. And that's true.
I actually saw a video of a very popular US streamer who went, I don't know where he was trying to buy a vehicle. He was trying to buy a car and they refused to sell it to him. They thought he didn't have money, even though he's a millionaire. And, he's better than me because he just walked away. I would have bought that vehicle, that car, and every other car in that yard. Just
Oh, that
pass a
was a
message.
lot. No, that was I think that was a rapper. That was what's his name?
J. Cole.
Yeah, he went. Yeah, J. Cole. Yeah,
They
he
did
went
the
to buy the
same,
vehicle.
they did the same to another streamer. He's quite young.
Okay.
His name is Speed. I don't know if you know I Show Speed. They did the same to him, and
I don't know.
the
I
same
don't
to J.
know.
Cole. The same to J. Cole. So, and I'm saying they are better than me because I would have bought every other car in that yard just to show them how
Why?
stupid they are.
Why would you want to show them? How you show them? You give them
Uh,
millions of dollars. How you showing them that they're stupid? You didn't pay them
because
the
of
more.
the disrespect that they have.
For
The
what?
fact
I
that
don't
they
care.
think I can afford.
I still disrespect you. Now I got your money. You're the dumb one. I got your money. I still don't respect your black ass.
Uh,
What are you talking about? I don't respect you. Now I got your money, dummy. What are you talking about? Respecting you. I don't respect your black ass. Talking about I would have bought it.
yep.
Good. You made me rich. Good. Good. You made me rich.
I would buy it just to rub it on your face. The
How you
fact that
rubbing in my face? You're not bothering me. You done made me money. You sound crazy as cat shit. You ain't make me.
I get it.
Shit. I'm rubbing in your face. I'm spending my
Yeah,
money with you.
I think
Okay.
my pride. I think my pride is up
Okay,
there.
dummy.
My ego is up there. I wouldn't let that slide.
Okay, dummy. Thank you. Thank you for giving me your money. You sure make me feel bad. Give me your money. I feel bad.
But I got the car anyway.
Hey, yeah, so what? I got your money. You can have the car. I'm here to sell a car. I'm not here to keep them. I'm here to sell them. Shit.
And I'm here to buy it.
Good. Good for you. So you ain't you ain't hurt me none. Yeah, let
Because
me sure I can buy it. So what? Good.
I'm a big,
Then when,
I'm a big believer of buying. You know,
and then when you get to buy it, get your black ass out of here. Yeah, that's right.
I'm a big believer of buying the bakery when they deny you the bread,
Good.
just
Buy it.
because I can.
I don't do it. When you get your black ass out of when you buy it, get your black ass out of here. You bought
Mhm.
it, I got your money. You still not want it. Get your black ass out of here. I care about
That's what I'm saying. J. Cole is
you only
better
get
than
tired
me
when you
because with
feel.
the money he has, I would have bought that whole establishment.
How,
Eh?
why would you have bought it? Don't make any sense. You show them that you're a bootlicking coon. Why would you
No,
buy and give them your money? Yeah,
just,
you showed me, Demore, by giving me hundreds of thousands of dollars. You
I now
sure
bought,
showed me. Thank you.
I now bought your whole shop.
Yeah, thank you. You made me a millionaire. Thank you. You sure showed me.
But I get you, kid. So what you're saying is Kagame is just calling it, he's just bluffing. He's at the end of the day he's gonna return the 38 billion.
Yeah, he's doing it for
UK is
he's
done.
doing it for his own citizens. At the end of the
Mhm.
day, he's gonna return the money. He got no choice. He's their puppet. You give him no free money. Listen there, puppet nigga. Time to
Mhm.
get back the money. Okay, when you want it, soon as possible, nigga.
Mhm.
Okay,
And and
and that's what he'll do.
and Jiba Jaba is with me and he's saying, let me see. He's asking if I'm doing road work after the show. I have a fluorescent jacket today. Come on, Jiba. And he's saying, no, you got a job at the airport flagging planes. And he goes on to say that the UK and Poland is worse. That is with the racism. It's worse in Germany. It's worse in Ukraine and Poland than it is in Ukraine.
Yeah,
And you're gonna
that's
see
actually what the
Africans.
yeah, Ukraine and Poland's worse than Germany. You got that shit right.
The funny thing is, going to see Africans from all over the world, all of Africans from all over Africa with Ukrainian flags on their bio, talking about
Yeah,
free
because they stoop.
Ukraine. I don't
Yeah,
know,
because they
stand
stoop.
with
Yeah,
Ukraine.
because there's always a morons born every day.
Personally, I don't really care about whatever war is happening there. I mean, they can do whatever makes them happy as long as it's not affecting the African people. So, how can you stand with people who are racist to the core? And Danny Harrison goes on to say, has anyone ever stopped to think that's the reason why we are hated? They are jealous and insecure. Our abilities brings that
Of
out of
course,
them. And Jiba
of
Jaba
course.
tells me, wrong thinking, Dimore, walk out and go to a black dealership. F you.
Oh shit!
Yeah, yeah, I get you, Jiba. I get you.
He get his money.
Whatever the
I'm
right,
gonna show them.
whatever's the
I'm
right
gonna
thing to
show
do.
them by giving them all my money. I showed you. thanks, thanks you, Mora. Hey, Demore just showed his low IQ. Thanks, moron.
I'm not from Gambia. Come on.
Thank you. Thanks for showing me, Demore.
Now, personally, and Jiba says, I thought like that when I was young. You learn. Yeah, I understand that. And Danny Harrison say, they think to themselves, if they survived slavery, built this country and the culture, if given the opportunity, what else can they achieve? He's talking about the fact that they might hate us because they know they are jealous and insecure of our abilities.
Of
That
course.
and that makes them treat us the way they treat us because they are scared if they survived slavery, built this country and the culture, what can they do if they were given an
Give the
opportunity?
fair opportunity. Exactly. We weren't supposed to survive. How can the people survive
Mhm,
slavery and everything we survived and the hatred and the damn despair?
mhm,
Like, I sent you a video, Deborah, of that white woman telling the truth. It don't make
mhm,
a difference if you're black in America, you're the best of everything. They don't like you. That's right. I'm a white woman come from another country, tell you the truth. They don't, you think they have Simone Biles and Serena Williams on every commercial celebrating because they're Americans. No, they're black and
mhm,
and you don't represent them. That's right. That's right. That's right. You got a motherfucker that said, I'm an American and I
mhm,
and my just like Tucker makes it, our astronauts, our military. Motherfucker, they don't see you as no American.
And Njiba Jaba says not spending is the flex, and I get it. I'm just
All right.
petty, and I would be really petty on that because at that point it's not even about the money.
You
Even
want to
for
be
him, it's
petty?
not about.
You
Yeah,
want to
I'm
be petty
gonna be
me?
petty because even to him it's not
I,
about the
I,
money.
it
It's
is
not
about
about.
money, him. It is.
Yeah,
You done made me money. I'm not
even to
in
me,
selling cars for nothing.
let me be petty, kid. Even to me, it wouldn't be about the money at that point. It would be about
For you, it
me
wouldn't be. For
being
me, it
petty.
would be. I'd be like, yeah, look at this dumb nigga. He gave me
It's
his
not always.
money. You think he's flexing
It's not
against
always.
me? He's being
It's not
petty.
always
Look at all
about. It's not always
my
about the money.
money.
Sometimes it's not always about the money.
For them, it is.
Sometimes
For them, it is.
it really isn't about the money even to him.
I'm not
It's
selling
because
cars.
you sold it to your
I'm
brother.
not selling cars for free. No, they don't care about that.
Uh,
I still got the money. For them, if they
Sometimes they know you
green,
can afford it, kid. They know you can afford it, but they are not gonna sell it to you just because they don't like you. So it's clearly the
they
money.
did think that you can afford it. Ain't no
Mhm.
J. Cody people can thought you was a nigga and you broke. You poor like all other Negroes. That's why
Haven't you
they thought.
seen? Haven't you seen establishment where they don't sell to black people?
Of course,
So
all
it's
the
not always
time.
about the money to them because
Yeah,
if
it's
it was
about
about the money, they'd sell
it's
to
about
everyone.
disrespect. But that's
Yes,
right.
it's
That's
about
that.
disrespect.
It's about disrespect. So at the time, it was about disrespect. Even though you give me the money tomorrow, so you can't buy it, nigga. Your money's
Yes,
no good, so you still can't buy that.
it's not always about, for example, in Nigeria, where they had that Chinese mall, it doesn't matter if you're not Chinese, it doesn't matter whether you have money, they are not gonna sell
That's
it
what I'm
to you.
saying. But that's your country. You
It's
weren't
not
supposed to
about
allow
the
that
money
in
to
it.
them, it's
You
about the
weren't supposed to
respect.
allow. You weren't supposed to allow that in your country. No way. Shit.
Yeah. So me being petty, I'm gonna buy that establishment and
You're not gonna buy it
fire
because
all of them.
I'm not gonna sell it to you. So if it's not about the money, I'm not selling you shit. Nigga, go build your own. Answers no.
Jiba is telling me for them. I know it's the reasoning that Keith has is the valid one, and the one that Jiba has. I'm just being petty, and I would be petty on that.
You can be petty, but I'm not selling you shit. I tell you, nigga, it's not for sale. I got the mama buy your whole thing, nigga. We just told you it's not for sale. And if you keep with your shit, we're gonna
Mhm,
have to remove you from the
mhm.
premises. Keep with your shit. You be petty outside, but it's not for sale. Not to you. But I got the money. Yeah. So what? Not to sell to your black ass. Get your ass out of here. They're not gonna sell it. They're not gonna sell it to you. Go build your own shit.
Jiba tells me at the end of the day, I would be petty and penniless.
That's it. And then, but they want. If it's not about the money, they're not gonna sell. They're not gonna sell to tomorrow anyway. They say,
It's
nigga.
never about the money. It's never about the money. It's about the respect.
They gonna say, monkey, go build your own shit, monkey.
So that was the UK and Rwanda. I was just being petty, Jiba. So that is the UK and Rwanda ending the asylum deal after the new UK Prime Minister said that that was a stupid deal and they are not going to proceed with it. In Liberia, the president slashed his salary by 40%. So that is the revenue cuts, the expenditure cuts have started happening in Africa. I think it's because they know we're watching and they saw what happened with Traore. They've seen what is happening in Kenya. They have seen because the Liberian president Joseph Boakai, out of nowhere, announced that he was reducing his salary by 40%, his annual salary. So he was getting $13,000 a year. He's now gonna get 8,000 a year.
Man,
So,
imagine
yep.
8,000 a whole year for whole president. Only 8,000. In Kenya, they getting 100, 250,000. I bet motherfucker getting this 8 grand. That's it. He's a whole president. Hell, you could have
Yeah.
kept that 13,000 shit. You ain't making no money no way.
Mm-hmm. And he continued to cut the salary of all public officials and the government. And it's because there has been a growing scrutiny in Liberia also as
Of
the youth
course,
are.
because they're all impoverished. Of course.
Yep. So if they were all to do this, most of Africa's expenditure spending goes on paying salaries, and that is why I say in Africa we are very, very overrepresented. For example, if you look at, let me just do a comparison of the politicians, the political seats we have in Kenya and in the US, even in comparison to the number of seats, even in comparison to the area. The US is much, 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 much bigger than Kenya.
Yeah,
But
hell, Kenya's small. Kenya is smaller than the state of Texas, which I'm in right now. I'm in Texas right now. No, I'm in New Mexico. My fault. I'm in New Mexico. State of Texas, Kenya's smaller than the whole state of Texas.
I wouldn't be
That's one
surprised
state.
if Kenya had more representatives than the US. Let me see.
I think it's close. I don't think it's more. It might be close.
So let me see members of the United States House of Representatives. How many are there in the whole of? How many are there? There are 433 members.
You got
433 members. That's Kenya
yeah.
has more. Then. If it's 433, Kenya has more.
Damn.
Because in Kenya there are 297 elected ones, then add 47 women representatives, then add nominated ones for the youth, then add nominated one for the women, nominated one for the women, then add nominated
That,
one for the people with disabilities.
but that's nominated. That doesn't mean they part of the
No,
government. Are they? They're just
they
nominated.
sit in the parliament, so they are paid the same
Damn.
amount of money
Oh
as the
shit!
ones
I ain't
who
know
are
that.
elected.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're just nominated is just a word, because of what they introduced, talking about the 2/3 gender rule and youth representative. So in as much as we have elected 297, we still have to nominate another 40. We have to elect another 47 women to join the 297.
Man, listen, you
Then
got the government's bloated, and that's what the Europeans did. The Europeans did all that to make sure Africa stay. The amount of government in Kenya and Nigeria is all the same. It doesn't even make any sense. It's out of balance, out of whack. It doesn't make any sense. It's crazy. You don't need that many
yes.
government fucking officials.
So compare the size of the United States, compare the GDP of the United States, compare the standards of living in the United States with Kenya, that is almost 1,000 times smaller, 1,000 times lesser GDP, 1,000 times poorer, and yet it has more representatives than the United States House of
Yeah,
Representatives.
because it's
Imagine
crazy
that.
as cat shit. Yeah,
Yep.
the Europeans set up all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is crazy. That you can't justify all them damn public employees. This shit's crazy. And right now, America's government is too big. It's too overbloated. I agree with everybody. I said American government is too big right now. We want to. That's the only thing I agree with the Republicans on. American government is too bloated. It's too big. It was never supposed to be as big as it is now. Never was supposed to be as big as it is now.
And
Whenever you get it
Rwanda is
corrupt,
saying the
that's why
American
America.
government is too big. What
That's
are
why
we going to
America's
say?
corrupt. Right?
If you say the American government is too big, what are we going to say here?
Well, your shit is too crazy. It's not we know ours is too damn big. It's got to be reduced.
How many governors do you have? 50?
Yeah, you have 50 governors because you got 50 states.
We have 47. Imagine. We have 47 governors.
God damn.
We have 47 senators. No, we have 47 senators is a lie. We have 47 elected senators. And then again, you have to go back and nominate women senators, youth senators, people with disabilities as senators. It ends up being a very big number. And for Kenya and the US to have a difference of 3 governors, man, that's crazy. For a fact that we only have a difference of 3 governors. And you said Kenya is smaller than Texas, but we have 47 governors.
Yeah, you go with the land. Look exactly. Look at the land and say what is the complete land mass of Kenya? Look at that. They say what is the complete land mass of Texas? You see that Texas is bigger than Kenya. One state.
So in real sense, Africa is very, very overrepresented.
Overgoverned.
Most of our money goes towards paying salaries.
Exactly.
Government expenditure spent on salaries and focus the same money on development. Then
on research and development and make sure kids have free school and things that's needed. Not all these government positions that don't do that just repeat the same shit or don't do nothing. It doesn't make any sense.
And actually, the more people you have, the more people, the more thieves you have, the more leaders you have, the more they're gonna steal. So you're gonna pay them,
More
and the more they're
corrupted.
gonna steal, and the more you can't
Right.
even account for anything. As Jiba Jaba is saying, the accountability goes down the drain. And he's asking, did Ruto cut his salary to 1 shilling annually? Ruto did cut his he did a lot of revenue cuts also, not that he wanted, he was forced to. He did cut money that he was being allocated to his wife. He did cut money that was allocated to his deputy's wife. He did cut on a lot of money, really. He was forced to. And he says Kenya is top heavy on management. And he goes on to say nothing gets done due to lack of accountability.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that creates a climate of theft and cover up, because there are about 7 leaders for money to get to the citizen. So you don't even know where the money got lost. Was it in the governor's office? Was it in the senator's office? Was it in the MP's office? Who really stole the money? It's hard for you to even follow up. So the overrepresentation in Africa is crazy, because I know it's the same case in other. There's some things that we just need to get rid of. The overrepresentation is crazy, crazy.
That's on
So
purpose.
Nigeria,
Those are the morons in government who can't really create nothing, can't develop, or can't invent shit. So the government is the only way to make a living. Most of my morons are government, they're starved. That's the problem. That's the graft and corruption that's embedded in Africa. All these people are all on the government dole, living off its population because none of them can actually do shit.
so I know when Liberia does a 40% cut on public officials, I know that is a lot of money, because I know they were spending lots of money on the same. So as we come to the end of the show, I hope you enjoyed the rest of the day. Judy is coming up in a bit, with of course some amazing discussions, especially now that the American political space is heating up and Biden is Bidening and Trump is Trumping. So I'll be here tomorrow with the updates. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. Jiba Jaba, Danny Harrison, and the rest of the family. It's always a pleasure. Much love.
Peace. And don't wear no granny panties like Jogan.
Nah, nah, nah. Job is hearing you, you know.